We have come a long way. We know more about the virus. There's vaccinations. Most people are now immune from the virus, and we learn to live with it and make it part of our lives.
And it's hard to believe 3 years ago today, the World Health Organization announced the COVID-19 outbreak as a pandemic, creating shutdowns all over the world. Now let's take you through the timeline of events that took place and where the state stands now with COVID levels. On March 9th, 2020, Governor Pritzker declared all counties in Illinois as disaster areas in response to outbreaks across the state. On March 15th, states across the U.S. began shutdowns and curfews. Schools and universities switched to e-learning, with most students seeing virtual graduations. Mask mandates in Illinois were also in order for everyone and across the U.S. Governor Pritzker announced a state-line stay-at-home order on March 20th, 2020, and extended it until May, ordering all residents to stay indoors unless shopping for essential products, putting a stop to non-essential businesses and operations, and banning all social gatherings larger than 10 people. By the end of 2020, over 300,000 deaths from COVID-19 were recorded. And since the announcement of available vaccines of Moderna and Pfizer on December 24th of 2020, more than 1 million people in the U.S. were given vaccines, with more than 3 million people in Illinois getting vaccines in the two-phase period. Phase 1 included frontline healthcare workers and long-term care facilities, while Phase 2 was essential workers and people 65 and over. Now, 3 years later, the state line is seeing a dip in elevated community levels. Let's see how we're doing. In a recent report, health officials say there are currently 18 counties at an elevated COVID-19 level, which is a slight dip from last week's 20 counties. IDPH also reports residents in southern Illinois will have more COVID-19 testing available to them through telehealth services. We have data on where 5 of our local counties sit. Winnebago County is at a low level, along with Boone, Ogle, and Lee counties, while Stevenson County is at a medium level. Local health officials say vaccines have played a key role in the transition to where we stand now.
Nowhere in history had a vaccine been created so quickly and yet so safely and have it be so effective. It's hard to imagine where we'd be right now if vaccines took 2, 3, 4 years to create.